What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to MaRicast. I'm Rich.
I'm Matt.
And this episode is our season finale for season 2.
That's right. Who'd have thought we'd ever be here?
Not me.
Not me.
Not at all. Matt, what are we doing? What is our season finale episode?
So today, you're going to get to learn a little bit more about us, which is probably what you're least interested in. We're going to learn more about each other, ask each other questions, a little Q&A, while chowing down on some death nuts.
And as we've made this channel pretty much famous, is we like eating spicy food. And
yes.
You guys like watching us eat spicy food and suffer through that.
Right.
So that is basically what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't let you guys down, so we're going to put our mouths to the test. We're going to suffer for you, our viewers.
Of course. Well, first of all, do you want to talk about the Death Note? What is it? Like, what does it include? So anybody that might not be familiar with it, they actually can understand.
Well, the Death Note comes in 5 different heats. It starts at level 1, just getting started. Level 2, warming up. Level 3, it's getting real. 4, pain sets in. And 5, the Death Nut. The Death Nut. So one by one, as we ask each other questions, we're going to chow down on a nut each. I know that doesn't sound great. And continue our Q&A as we eat our way up the nut scale of death nuttery.
Yeah, and you guys get to experience all of this. So we do it for y'all, really. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this out of fun, because I don't like spicy food at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess without further ado, we're going to eat a nut before we ask the question. So
let's get it going.
Matt, crack it. Take your nut. Let me get mine.
This is nut 1. I got one for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Nut 1. Nut 1.
Cheers. It's kind of sweet. Not even a little spicy.
That spice hit me right here.
Yeah. All right, Matt. First question. You asked me.
So, Rich, give me a little bit of information. Tell me what you thought of me when you first met me.
So, when I met Matt, Matt was wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Let's go back. So, we met in high school.
Yes, high school over 12, 15 years ago.
Don't let the heat throw your story off.
No, I can't. I'm trying to keep my thoughts together. I might add things because of how hot it is. So, I met Matt in high school. Mind you, I was in middle school with a bunch of my classmates already. Matt was brand new.
I was coming from another school. I went to Catholic school my whole life. Richard the public.
Yeah. So this kid comes into the classroom. I don't know him at all. I'm very social. I like knowing everybody. So I see him, and he was interesting. Because I see this kid is wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He's wearing shorts. He's wearing Jesus sandals. Like he just came from a boat. So I had to go and approach him. I go up to him, and I'm like, Matt, why are you wearing what you're wearing? And I don't even remember what you actually told me.
Well, here's the thing. Back then, I hadn't been in the general pop yet. I've been in Catholic school. It's kind of sheltered. It's, it's a different world. You have uniform all the time. So I didn't know what kids wore. So I just figured, like, okay.
Wait, so you thought that people just normally wear?
I thought I was coming in here with the hottest outfit for freshman year. I remember thinking, walking, I'm like, I look fresh.
Mind you, this is September, late September, in the Northeast.
Yeah.
It's not like time to wear this type of clothing. Like, summer has already ended and gone. Fall is kind of like, settling in. Yeah. I'm rambling and my tongue is like... All right, let's jump to the next question. But yeah, my first experience with Matt, Hawaiian shirt. We might talk about that more in our podcast.
Yes. Which
we're going to pause for a second to talk to you guys about that. If you haven't known, or if you don't know, if that's the right expression.
You probably don't, yeah.
You probably don't know. MaRicast has officially lost into the Mariverse, our very own podcast where Matt and I get to speak about all the nonsense that we can't really fit in our YouTube channel, right? So from anime to mangas to TV shows, comedy, whatever's in the world, whatever's in our heads, that's pretty much what we're sharing.
That's a good pitch. Into the Mariverse.
Into the Mariverse. You got to catch it. We record on Tuesdays, and it's going to be uploaded on Wednesdays. Make sure episode 1's already out.
Link down below.
Yeah, if you haven't done so, you have to stop and watch or listen to the first episode of the podcast.
Before this video, I ate a whole burrito from a local chain here called Pancheros.
It doesn't sound like it's sitting well.
It's not sitting well right now.
And death nuts aren't helping. All right, so second level of spice.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Level 2.
Go on this side now. All right.
So we're
my turn to ask Matt. It's sweet, but it stays. You know, the heat.
Somehow this one was less hot.
No, I don't like this one.
This one's good.
All right, Matt. For our
That one
viewers,
brought my heat level down.
Not me. For our viewers out there, retell one of the craziest moments that happened to us. And there's many, but just one.
I mean, the craziest time is probably when we both got shot to death on the Canadian-American border.
Well, we're still here, so
we didn't
get shot to death.
We didn't know that. Yeah. This could have been...
We're in a simulation?
Yeah, nothing's real.
Yeah, these aren't physical bodies that you're seeing right now. Well, expand a little bit on that. What really happened, first of all?
So, Richard and I went up to Niagara Falls, up to Canada, to go check out the falls, to eat some all-dressed chips, to play hockey with the boys, whatever the Canadian people say.
Yeah.
I apologize to our Canadian viewers. That was a bad impression.
And to eat at our blind restaurant, which that video came out before, so you should watch that one too.
So, yep, we're down up in Canada. Check it out. Great time. Start to come back down south, hit the American border, and I'm going to tell you, the American border compared to the Canadian border is on a different level.
Oh, yeah. It went full, like, SWAT team, like, racial profiling real quick.
0 to 100. They were convinced that I was smuggling Richard, look at his complexion, from Canada into the United States.
And the guy had the audacity to ask what was inside of our pizza box.
What do you think's in a pizza box, dummy?
I mean, I think you actually told him it's literally pizza.
And then when we went to go reach for it, the man pulls a gun at us. He asks, what are we reaching for? We're like, we want to show you.
Yes. You asked us the question, so that's what we're doing. All of a sudden, the scene just went from, like, nothing happening to, like, guns drawn. His hands are up in the air. My hands are up in the air. And we're both just like, what's about to happen to us? And that's where we're going to leave it. Because we'll talk about that another time.
It's a long story.
Yes.
I mean, we both get shot. Neither of us survive it, and here we are.
Jumping to number 3. Dude, the spice is literally... Just so you know, the spice keeps picking up for me. I don't know about Matt, but...
No, I like that enough.
No, it's staying, though. All right. Now, 3. Take this one. All right. I don't even know.
Oh. So this is level 3. It's Carolina Reaper in a 7-pot. It's a medium.
I hate this.
Well, because you can taste the Carolina Reaper.
I can, and that's what was on the one chip challenge. This is in a backdrop.
Exactly like this, identical. All
right.
Okay.
You got to ask number 3 for me.
So, Rich, what's the biggest letdown from a past relationship?
Okay. So, a few years back, the spice is reminding me of the one chip challenge. So a few years back, about 8 or 9 years, just about, I had linked up with this girl, and we were gonna go on a date. I met her. She worked at a grocery store, so I went to the grocery store, and for whatever reason, we were talking. This is before we were gonna go out, and we kissed. Don't ask me. We just did. So I went home. On my way home, I text her. And I say, so, what did you think? Before we're about to go out, I want to know what her impression was of us kissing. You know what I'm saying? As a normal guy would. Well, she texts me back and she says, as for tonight, I don't think that's going to happen. And I said, why? What happened? What did I do? She said, well, I kissed you and, yeah, I'm definitely 100% lesbian, and I don't like guys. So, that's where I was at. That was a big letdown. I mean, I hope the best for her, but, yeah.
I mean, I think she was just trying to let you down easy and didn't know how to let you down. Either that...
I mean, I don't want to say that I did anything to cause her to, feel more attraction to girls, but I'm pretty sure that I was the deciding factor. And that's enough to let me down.
You might have taken her off the fence.
Yes. Anyways, number 4. I'm dying!
Alright.
Oh, you gotta get the nuts. What are you doing?
Here's a nut.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Can he struggle to get these?
Yeah.
Alright.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
That's a hot boy.
Okay, Matt. Tell us a near-death experience that you experienced.
Alright, let's go back. Let's go way back in the Wayback Machine. Little Matthew was only 4 years old. And I'm with my family at a like a barbecue pool party sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and there I was at the pool party. I was in there. And I was 4.
Yeah, can you say it any louder?
Yeah, I can. So anyways, I am losing track of my story. It's a really simple story. So what happens in the story is little Matt's at the pool party, and little Matt falls into the little pool. And little Matt's in the bottom of the pool, drowning. Little Matt doesn't know how to swim. So little Matt's just sitting at the bottom of the pool like, just breathing in water.
Oh, yeah?
No one's watching. Everyone's like playing Parcheesi or something else outside of that. And then one of my dad's friends reaches into the water, notices there's a drowning boy, grabs me and pulls me up like a turnip by the head. And I nearly died that day. If that man didn't see me at the bottom of the pool, little Matt would have drowned. Little Matt would be dead right now. Little Matt wouldn't be here.
And little Matt wouldn't be able to tell this story while eating nuts and convincing his best friend Rich to also eat these nuts.
Man, this was my idea.
He hates spices. All right, number 5.
Final nut!
The final nut, which literally tells us this is the death nut.
So this nut, this is what's the word? This is the titular death nut. This is what this is named after. This is the nut of death.
Give it to me.
1, 2, 3. Not so big.
All right.
Oh, that was a big nut.
All right.
That was a big nut.
So Matt, this one is for both of us. Number 5. 3 wishes that you wish could come true today, right now. You go. 3 wishes.
Number 1. Now, I wish this pain was gone.
Number 2.
I wish I didn't feel like I had to puke. And number 3, I wish for world peace.
Okay. Those
What
are
are your
good
3
ones.
wishes?
Number 1, I wish this pain stopped right now. I agree. Number 2, I wish that if you're watching this video right now and you're enjoying this madness that we decided to take upon, that you subscribe to the channel, you make sure to turn that notification bell on, and you give the video a thumbs up. Because this sucks. And number 3, I also wish for world peace. Because, you know what? I would love a world where there's peace all around. And yeah, I think that's it. We made it. This is the finish line. Matt's about to throw up, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MaRicast. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can watch more of this craziness. And make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Without further ado, Matt and Rich, we are out. Season 2 in the books. We'll see you guys for Season 3. Peace out. MaRicast out.